What is going on, guys? Umbre here and welcome back to part 24 of our Nuzlocke playthrough in challenge mode here on Pokemon White 2. So yes, last episode we got the 4th gym and now we can progress on from this horrific Nimbasa city which we've been in for like the past too many episodes. We've been too long here, and last episode, just for those of you who missed it, we lost a few members of our crew. We lost Specky Jim the Minchino and we lost Frankie the Oozy Pheasant. I think that's how you pronounce it. So anyway, we kept our 4 guys who I'm kind of most strong, and I probably would have ditched the other 2 anyway should we catch some stronger Pokemon. However, just so we have some stuff that we can cannon fodder off, we have Rickroll with us, the Venipede, and we also have Percy the Fungus, who is not great, shall we say. But anyway, moving onwards here. Twiggy's here, and Twiggy is taking on some Team Plasma people, and they're still wearing that creepy pirate hat outfit, which is not cool. And for some reason, they're all ginger, and I've only just noticed this. And I don't have anything against gingers, but it kind of reminds me of the South Park episode. For any of you who may or may not watch South Park, where Cartman gets all the gingers together and they try and take over the world. But anyway, this does not look like a fair fight. It's like a 1v4, so I'm gonna come and help our the Twigmeister out right here, because, well, we need to help him, really, don't we? Because I think he's in a 2v2 and I'm in a 2v2. Oh, actually no, it's just gonna be 2 single battles, I think. But anyway, Trubbish is a suckish Pokemon, and that's all I've got. No, I'm joking. I can elaborate on this. Trubbish isn't a great Pokemon. I've never been a fan of poison type dudes. I have no idea why. Poison types, I mean, well, I don't know why they exist. You name me a decent poison type, and I mean like pure poison type that's like no other kind of type. I mean, you've got stuff like Drapion, I suppose, who's dark poison, who's usable. Venusaur in a sun team, I suppose, is also usable, but you get the general idea. Poison types, there's never been, should we say, a massively OU poison type that everyone's used kind of thing. It's I don't want to use the word underpowered, but it's, I guess, a type which isn't very good. And I'm now just rambling about why I don't like poison type Pokemon, and I need to stop this. But anyway, Watchog shouldn't be too bigger a problem for Rocky here, who is getting closest. Close-ish. I can't even get my words out. Close-ish. There we go. 3rd time's the charm. He's getting close. Fuck my life. He's close to evolving. That's what I was trying to say. I really need to sort this out, because it's like every other episode there's just a word I can't get out of my mouth. Like, I should have some kind of speech therapy or something. Maybe someone can give me vocal lessons. Maybe help me learn to sing. No, you don't want that. Seriously, you may have or may not have heard my singing, but it's awful. You don't want to hear my singing. So anyway, we've done that, and now the ginger pirate people should run off, I believe, and this should allow us to progress. Are you moving, or are you just gonna stand in a line there? Okay, so they just vanish. What happens? Do they block the sun out so the whole world goes black and then vanish? I mean, that's weird. But anyway, Twiggy's just here like, thanks dude, you saved my life. And what have you just done? I think he's just healed me up, which was pretty unnecessary because Rocky took no damage, but I'm not going to complain. So now that we've done with Team Plasma for now, we can progress onwards this way towards a scary dude. And I've just remembered I didn't save it after beating the gym leader, so I'm just going to quickly save up here while we can. So, saving, do not turn off the power. But anyway, now I'm just like putting on creepy voices, so let's go this way. And I think we can take on this dude now. Can I take you on? Yes. I don't know what I've just signed up for. We're just saying yes. I've already related this to like being when you are facing a scary dude on a bike. No, sorry. I've always referred to, you know, playing this in Japanese and saying yes to stuff. It's like when you're in a foreign country and you know like one word in their language and you're just like, yeah, you know, like you kind of just say yes to everything, like a nodding dog. But anyway, we've got a triple battle going on here, which is horrifically stacked against us, but we will do our best. So we're going to use Feint Attack on the Siglith, because Siglith is a psychic type. I'm going to use a Slash on the Siglith just because that's going to be the main threat, I think. And then, we'll go for the Nightshade on Tortuga, or however you want to pronounce that name, and he uses Wide Guard, which I can't remember what Wide Guard does. Does that just mean that we can't do any damage, or is it like... Oh, okay, I think it's like Protect. And now you're using Light Screen, so basically you're just screening up. That's not cool. But I'm hoping this Siglith is just going to be taken out right here, right now, because that will leave us in good stead, and it has been, which is good news, because that was the thing that I was kind of scared of. But Rocky, Hawk, and Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, or the 4th gym leader, depending on how you remember it. And holy fuck, that did some serious damage right there. That's not cool. So, how to play this? Rocky's getting a Hyper Potion because I'd rather be safe than sorry. We are going to go for the Strength on the Archon, and hopefully Nightshade should just do enough damage to KO the Tortuga. So we will see how we get on here. I'm hoping my predictions all go nice and dandy. I can't remember if Archon's rock type at this point. Okay, he is rock type, but he kind of sucks, so it's not too bad. And Pluck did nothing to me, which is a good sign, because now Tortuga should be dead, and he is, which is nice. And I think, don't quote me on this, but I think Yamask evolves at level 34 into I can't say that word either. Cofagurgus. That dude. we'll just say that dude, because I'm just giving up with these pronunciations of some of these crazy 5th gen Pokemon. But you get the general idea. So this should be GG. Now this Archon's pretty frail, even though it's a rock type. Its defenses aren't exactly great, as Hawk demonstrated. But we should be now in fairly goodish stead to progress. And he's a man in love, and his name's Charles. Or did he say I'm in love with a man called Charles? I don't even know. I don't know if that was the translators being a troll, but if that was, that's funny, because he was like a gruff biker dude and they were calling him queer. And now all these people are running away, and we've done a deed by clearing off this route, which now means that we can progress onwards with our adventure. So I'm going to give Rocky a potion, even though I don't think he actually needs it, so it would make more sense now I think about it to give him a citrus berry, so we'll do that. Because that restores 20 PP, and that's good shiz. So, who are you, dude, on the bridge? Hello? I don't know what he's talking about. I'm just gonna run away. Hello, blonde lady. Hello, yes. Okay, she's boring. It's really bad that you expect people to give you stuff. And what's this? We found a muscle wing. Huh. Is that one of these EV things? I think this works similarly to like proteins and whatever, but apparently, oh okay, slightly increases the base attack. Well, Hawk needs that. So basically, there's a few items and stuff I believe on this bridge that you can get, and they work similarly to proteins. And we might as well see what this dude wants. Hello, baseball cap dude. Okay, he doesn't. Oh, another item. And another muscle wing. My gosh, I might just sit here all day and collect muscle wings. Oh, there's another thing. A pretty wing! Pretty wing! We found a pretty wing, guys! Is there anything else here? I like freebies, I'm not going to complain. And where are we now? We're in Drift Vale City, and now there's someone in the new Piratey Team Plasma outfit and someone in the old-fashioned one. And he's just been pushed, and are you going to take that, man? You've got to fight back right here. And now the scary pirate dude's like saying a monologue. And he's mentioned N. How dare you mention him? And now there's an angry voice. Angry. And now Twiggy's just here like, bitch please. And oh my gosh, he's just hit him square in the face. Boom. And now the ginger dude is now getting angry and he's run away because Twiggy's just like a massive hard man. And now this dude's talking to me. Hello? Keep talking to me. I want to know what this guy's on about. And he's left. So, we are now in Driftvale. I don't even know how to pronounce this place's name. We're in this city, which is the next gym leader's city. However, we do have to beat Team Plasma, I believe, before we can go anywhere. So there's something that I quickly want to do this episode, and then I'm probably going to wrap it up for this episode, and we're going to explore what routes we can. I think we'll be able to add a few new guys to the team as well, which should be good. However, there's just one thing that I quickly need to do whilst I remember it, or it'll be one of these things which escapes my mind. And actually a subscriber whose name I'm trying to remember his name. I can't remember. If you can remember your name, you can tell me. It was you. I know the name, I just can't remember it. That doesn't make any sense, but it did in my head. But basically, we can go and get an Ends Zoroark from up in this city, so we might as well go and do that now that I think about it. So, let's go, and there's awesome sunray animations, and we go up here, and this dude's blocking off this ancient path, which is where you can go down to find Reggie Gigas, Reggie Ice, Reggie Steel, and Reggie Rock. However, I don't want to ruin that for you. And up here is this dude in the old-fashioned outfit, and here is Geese. I can't pronounce his name. Geestis or Geest. I don't even know. I'm just. Or is it Getsis? I don't even know. But anyway, he gives you a little monologue here, and you battle him. And I'll just show you what happens. Basically, I knew about this, but a subscriber kindly reminded me about this a long time ago. So why not do it now while I can remember? So we're going to lead out with Rocky, of course. He's an absolute beast, and this Intimidate's going to annoy me because I'm a physical attacker. But anyway, high jump clip kick. Hopefully we won't miss, and of course we don't miss. And boom, that's Herdy dead because Rocky is just like an absolute monster. Literally, like, he's a beast, and he wants to know Power Split. And what does Power Split do? Because I need a decent offensive move. So it levels out the attacks with the opposition's attacks or something. That doesn't seem particularly useful. Maybe someone's going to completely correct me as always, but I'm not going to bother with it. And it wants to know guard split. What wants guard split? My gosh. Oh, it's the same for defense. We don't want that. Why would I want either of these moves? I mean, maybe power split just because Yamask has such crappy attack, but really? Really? Would I really want to know these moves? And, a flying type. We'll go into Hawk here. Hawk's just an absolute beast anyway, so he shouldn't have too many problems against this dude's Swoobat, which is the Pokemon of love, and it has a weird tail which I still can't get over. I mean, look at its tail, it just looks so weird. But anyway, we're going for the air cutter, or they're going for the air cutter rather. No crit, because I don't know why. But anyway, Slash does plenty of damage, and if I had gone for strength like I should have done, we would have got the Oko, but I didn't, my bad. So, strength, and boom, the Swoobat of love is dead. Love is dead. But anyway, now Swoobat is dead, and Hawk is almost level 32, and Sabrina's almost evolving as well. We can gain some EXP and monies from this Getsis, and then he's gonna come inside after Twiggy says a monologue. Twiggy, what do you want? I don't know what Twiggy wants. I'm running away from him, and he's chasing after me. Oh, and he's behind me now. And this is where we can get Ends Zoroark, if that's how you want to pronounce it, or I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Zoroark? I don't know. We need to come up with a name for him. And anyway, this dude's pretty kind. He's just like, yo, you can have End's Pokemon because End doesn't want it anymore for some reason. Oh, that's another thing for those of you who don't know. There's kind of a little thing where you meet End. He releases all his Pokemon into the wild, and you can basically catch his Pokemon in certain routes, like the Pokemon that he owned in the previous game, which is a pretty cool, neat little addition. You'll know that it's one of End's Pokemon because when it appears, it has a similar animation to the shiny animation, except it's like red instead, and when you capture it you can't give it a nickname or anything. But anyway, we've got a Zoroark, which I don't think we can nickname. because it's ends, which sucks. But we will live with it having a regular name. I mean, look how cute it is. Look at its little face. And it's proud of its power. What nature. Plus speed minus defense. That's not bad. So it can disguise itself as other Pokemon in the party. So maybe something that could be useful in Wi-Fi battles and stuff. I know it kind of fucks up the metagame. For this, it doesn't really make that bigger a difference, but it's still a decent dark type Pokemon, so we're going to use it. So, I'm going to cut off this episode here, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video as always. Please smash the like button, leave a comment, and join the pirate army by leaving a... I don't know what I'm on about now. Something about a pirate army. But anyway, guys, it's been me, Umbre. I'm out, and I'll talk to you very soon.